Hey everyone, it's Justin here at Grimsby Kia, and my very special guest today is the 2019 Kia Stinger GT Limited. You know, if I had to sort of say one word to describe this car, it would have to be epic. And that's what this car really is. So the word GT is actually Gran Turismo, and for those of you that don't know what that means, this car is meant for long distance drives through the canyons, into the hills. It is a performance car that is meant to be comfortable for many, many miles. I'd like to sort of talk over some key points on the car that maybe you're not familiar with. And some of the really cool features on this car are, one, adaptive headlight systems. So if you're out in the country, you're taking those windy roads, your headlights will actually adapt to your steering. And what that means for you is safer cornering, so you can see where you're going. One of the other really cool features about this car is part of its performance is actually its front air intakes. So what these are designed to do is actually channel cold air from the front of the vehicle and actually go in to cool down the braking system of the car. Cool brakes are always going to stop better than hot ones. Speaking of brakes, the Kia Stinger is actually equipped with a standard Brembo braking system. For those of you that don't know, Brembo is an amazing company within the performance world. They do offer one of the best stopping braking packages out there. Moving around the car again, I'd just like to point out the styling on this car really is GT inspired. There isn't a line or a curve on this car that doesn't have a design philosophy behind it. It is all designed to channel air smoothly under and over the car to create the least amount of resistance. Moving to the back, one of the really cool features of the Kia Stinger, even though it looks like your typical four-door sedan, gives you actually a rear hatch, much like a hatchback model. What that does for you is it gives you a lot more opportunity to put your luggage or anything like that into the back a lot more comfortably, as opposed to having to climb into your trunk. One of the other really important features of this car is its all-wheel drive system. Now what's really cool about this is that it actually will react in more of a rear-wheel drive fashion. For any driving enthusiast, rear-wheel drive is a better performance aspect on any car. The all-wheel drive system, however, will work with you so that if you do get into a little bit of trouble with your car, it will actually start shifting power to the front wheels and the back wheels to keep you sort of in line and out of the ditch. Great for safety. Moving to the inside of the vehicle, there's a few features that I really like to point out. Much like a lot of other cars within its segment, you're going to have your leather and your moonroof and a lot of the fancy safety items, but I really want to point out some really crucial features here. One of the really cool features on this car is its actual use of a heads-up display. What that means is there's actually a display right into the windshield that gives you the important information while you're driving. It'll give you your speedometer, it'll give you your safety readouts for your blind spot monitoring, your lane keep assist, it'll give you pertinent information about your radio, and it's all designed to keep your eyes focused on the road and not within the interior of the car. If you're pushing this car to its limits, the last thing you really want to do is ever need to take your eyes off the road. One of the other really cool features about this car is its use of active drive modes. So what that does for you is it allows you to tailor the car to your specific driving needs. We've got a few different settings. So on the screen, you can actually select through a lot of different drive modes for the vehicle. So you do have areas like comfort, eco, if you're really trying to capitalize on some fuel economy. We've even got a really cool one called Smart, which will actually change the dynamics of the car based on how you're driving at that time. If you're driving nice and easy, it'll retain really good fuel economy by automatically putting itself into eco mode. If you get on the throttle a little harder, it'll automatically switch over to the Sport, which is obviously going to change the dynamics of the car to give you the sportiest feel. It'll increase your throttle response, your transmission shifting, a lot of really cool features. So one of the really unique features of this car, especially when you're in sport mode, is its active seating. So what that means is, unlike a lot of its competitors, the seats will actually change based on what you're doing with the car. If you take a corner really hard, the side bolsters will actually move and adjust to keep you in the seat properly. The last thing you want is losing confidence in your driving ability because you're sliding out of your seat. I don't know too many cars that offer that, and it's an amazing feature on the Stinger. Now, at the end of the day, guys, there is so much on this car to talk about. And if you really want all the details, why don't you come on down to Grimsby Kia, sit down with myself. Again, my name is Justin Newson, and I'd be glad to show you every feature that this car has to offer. It is one of the best cars for value.